Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be a tutorial on how to create this look right here using just one palette, the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. And I created this entire look only using one palette. Aside from my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight, I used the Morphe Babe in Paradise palette, but other than that, the whole eye look was created just using that one palette. If you guys like this video, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and let's get on to the video. So I already have my brows done to save some time, and now I'm just going to go in with the Just Peachy Mattes palette and go in with the shades Peach Meringue and Peach Butter to go ahead and set my base. And then I'm just going to place a little bit more of that color just on the inner third of the lid, just because that's the place that I'm going to go ahead and want it as bright as it can be. So I'm just packing that color on. But if you don't want to do the packing at this stage, that's fine. Just go ahead and set everything and just leave that part blank. And then you'll see that later on, I'm going to go back in and pack that color again anyway. So next I'm going to go with Freshly Picked and use that as my transition shade and just place that ever so slightly and buff it out on the outer corner and the crease. I'm not doing a heavy hand. As you can see, my hand is almost at the end of the brush, just so I can have a very light application and just ever so slightly building that color up. Next, I'm going in with Peach Tea to just go ahead and kind of neutralize it in a way, and cool it down a little bit, and then adding a tiny bit of depth. So I really only went in there like twice with my brush and applied that color. I did not add too much. I only wanted it just so it can kind of cool down the pinkiness of the first tone. Then I went in with Peach Cobbler, and I'm using that to deepen up the outer corner and also dragging that in the inner center of the lid, because I only want the light shadow to be on the inner third. So the rest of the look will go ahead and have that middle and outer corner the same color. And then I'm going in with Peach Punch to go ahead and just deepen up a little bit. I kind of used all the colors in this palette, and I realized it was kind of redundant. Like, you don't really need to use all of them. They do help in creating such a seamless blend though if you do use them like that. But hey, if you can recreate this look and not use all the shadows, feel free to do so. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, or if you want to use a different palette and just use the same steps, feel free to do so as well. So here I'm just blending it out, making sure it's nice and buffed out and diffused. And then I'm going to go in with Peach Sangria to go ahead and deepen out the outer corner. And I didn't really like how this color looked, honestly. I am going to end up going back in and deepening up a little bit with the darker shade, but for now I'm just going in once again with Peach Butter and Peach Meringue as I mentioned, and just placing that color on the inner third just so I don't lose track of where exactly I want the lightness to be. And then just going back in with my brush with no additional product and just blending that out just so there's no harsh line. Then I'm going in with Peach Punch and just putting that color on the outer corner. I'm not dragging it up too high. I'm kind of just leaving it down there. And then going in with Just Ripe to deepen it up a little more, because like I mentioned, I didn't really like how it looked with Peach Sangria. So I'm just placing that color on the lower lid area, kind of where the lash line is, and blending it up. And then just taking a clean, and by clean, I mean like no additional product, blending brush, and just blending everything together to make sure everything is nice and seamless. As you can see here, it's nice and blended out. Then I'm going in with the e.l.f. liquid liner in Jet Black and just lining my top line. However you feel comfortable doing, do that. If you want to do gel, if you don't want to do liner, that's completely on you. I've done this look with no liner and it looks beautiful. I've done this look with gel liner and it looks great. I just wanted to use some liquid liner for today to make it faster. Then I'm going to go ahead and just coat my lashes with some mascara. I am going to apply some falsies, so I'm not going to put too much mascara. Just coating them to make sure that there's not any like eyeshadow on there, because then it's not going to look cute when you put your lashes on and you can see all that shadow. Then I'm going to take this pencil smudgy brush. I don't really know what it's called. But I'm just going to go in with Peach Punch and just put that on the lower lash line to buff it out and really have that pinky peachy shade underneath. I think it looks really pretty on my eyes. If you want to use a different color, feel free to do so. But I think for me, this color is just so pretty. And then I'm just deepening it up a little bit with that darker shade and just going in ever so slightly and then just buffing out and removing any excess shadow that may have fallen. And then once again, just blending it to make sure it's nice and seamless. And then I'm going in with a white eyeliner, and yes, it's the same one I used, but don't worry guys, I ended up buying a new white eyeliner that I like better. And then those are the eyelashes I'm going to apply. So there is an up close shot of what it looks like, guys. Look how blended it is. And there you have it. That is a completed look. It's so easy. It truly does not take a lot of time. It's just a lot of blending, but once you get that down, trust me, this look is super easy. As you can see, it blends out so beautifully and it'll just look so pretty on so many different skin tones and eye colors and eye shapes. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time and stay tuned for more. Bye.